The moment the sky tore open above Jupiter Station, we knew we were already losing. A tear in the void, jagged and impossible, and through it came a pulse, cold, deliberate, alien. It wasn't just a signal, it was a summons. One that demanded we deliver a gift. A beast. The fate of humanity now rested on our ability to answer. I, Dr. Elias Train, had spent my life studying apex predators on Earth, not negotiating with entities whose mere presence bent the laws of physics. Yet here I was, standing on the observation deck of the orbital station, staring at the rippling light of an alien vessel that defied geometry, questioning whether the life I had studied for decades could survive in a universe that had no mercy. But that was only the beginning. The request arrived through the station's comms in a tone that bypassed language. Show me what you are. A challenge. A threat. The Council of 12 human delegates debated endlessly, presenting creatures from Earth's most dangerous species. Lions. Tigers. Killer whales. All failed. Their attempts were too tame, too predictable, too human. Then someone remembered the crocodile. Not just any crocodile. A saltwater male named Ka, rescued from a dying river delta in New Guinea, a living weapon older than most human cities. The question hit me like ice water. Could a single predator prove humanity's worth? By the time we reached Earth, Ka was no longer just a crocodile. He was a legend. His scars mapped centuries of survival. His eyes, dark as storm clouds, reflected no fear, only calculation. And I realized as I approached him in the humid enclosure of the biovault, that this creature understood more than we credited him for. Something in the way he followed my movements, measuring me, almost seemed aware. What I saw next changed everything. The transport to Jupiter Station was a nightmare. Ka, in a containment module reinforced with every human innovation, barely stirred. Yet, every time the alien signal pulsed through the ship, the air seemed to vibrate. Sensors went haywire. Systems failed. And through it all, Ka's eyes never left me. I couldn't tell if he sensed the danger or if he sensed them. The aliens were waiting, patient, indifferent. But we weren't ready. None of us were. The moment we emerged from hyperspace, the alien vessel loomed like a cathedral of black crystal. Gravity shifted, and the ship's hull rippled as if it were alive. Then, a voice, or something approximating one, entered my mind. Why do you bring this? I tried to answer, but words failed. Ka, however, moved. He didn't panic. He didn't roar. He simply advanced, his massive tail thrashing the water in calculated arcs, as if understanding that whatever awaited us would judge his every action. The chamber aboard the alien vessel was impossible. Walls of liquid glass reflected not only our forms but potential versions of ourselves, creatures we might have been under other stars. The alien's presence was everywhere, yet nowhere. And then the question came again. Prove your worth. I watched Ka step forward, massive jaws snapping with a precision that defied logic. The alien tested him with constructs. Simulated prey, simulations of danger, and even illusions of human fear. Each time, Ka adapted, calculated, and overcame. But the tests were more than physical. They probed the mind, probing for something uniquely human. Courage, adaptability, the spark of chaos that even the universe could not predict. Hours passed, or maybe years. Time here seemed irrelevant. Then the twist came. The vessel began to collapse inward, walls folding like paper, threatening to crush us. But Ka didn't hesitate. He moved with impossible speed, shielding me with his immense body as the simulations turned deadly real. My heart pounded as I realized the truth. This wasn't just a test of strength, it was a test of trust. And somehow, a crocodile understood trust better than we ever had. By the midpoint, I understood what the aliens truly wanted. They didn't care about teeth, claws, or brute force. They wanted a bridge, a proof that humanity could offer something unexpected, something that combined raw power with instinct, something that wasn't constrained by logic. And that was when the station alarmed. A human faction had sabotaged the transport, believing Ka too dangerous to survive the experiment. We were moments from annihilation. In the chaos, I had to make a choice. Save Ka, save the humans, or condemn both. The corridors shook as the aliens' energy tests intensified, probing our reactions. Ka turned to me, eyes dark pools of silent command. It was as if he were saying, "Trust me. We are the same." And with that, I chose him. The final sequence was a blur of motion and raw instinct. Ka surged forward, breaching containment barriers and intercepting the destructive energy waves aimed at us. I clung to him as the alien simulations folded around us, a storm of impossible geometry and sound. And then, silence. We emerged into the observation chamber. The alien presence was calm now, almost contemplative. And then the truth revealed itself. They had never intended to destroy us. They had intended to see if we could surprise them, if we could offer something the universe did not anticipate. Ka, a saltwater crocodile, had done what no human strategy, no plan, no machine could. He had proven humanity's unpredictability. The alien vessel shimmered, folding into a single point of light. A voice or thought resonated within me, "Your beast is worthy. So are you." And with that, the tear in the void closed, leaving Jupiter's station adrift in silent stars, forever changed. Back on Earth, Ka returned to the wetlands older and wiser, yet still untamed. The humans who had doubted him whispered legends, but only I knew the truth. It wasn't brute force or intellect that had saved us. It was instinct, raw survival, and trust between two beings who shared nothing in common but courage. I often returned to the quiet of the station's observation deck, watching stars that had witnessed our small triumph. Questions lingered in my mind. Were the aliens observers or guardians? Would they return? Could we ever rise to meet them again? But Ka, lying in the marshes thousands of kilometers away, had already answered them. Sometimes late at night I hear a ripple in the water and I swear it's him watching, measuring, waiting, reminding me that the universe is neither fair nor predictable, and that sometimes humanity's greatest hope is the creature we least expect. And when the next summons comes, I know what we will send. Because the universe doesn't want strategy. It doesn't want diplomacy. It wants surprise. It wants heart. It wants a crocodile. And that, as I watched the stars shimmer like liquid glass, was the most human thing we had ever done.